Hello, everybody.
Hello, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm fantastic.
Fantastic. That's awesome. Okay, so today we are going to do lesson 20 and 21. So lesson 20 concentrates on triple blends. So these are words that have 3 letters in them. So the first one is skr.
Screw.
Second one is str.
Strew.
Very good job. Now we're going to review some new vocabulary. Just like the vocabulary that we did last time where you learned the word aluminum. The word that you all enjoy. Okay, so first we have scratch.
Scratch.
Very good. Scream.
Scream.
Screen.
Screen.
Scribble.
Scribble.
Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Stream.
Stream.
Stretch.
Stretch.
And stripe.
Stripe.
Okay, now do any of you know what scratch is in Korean? Scratch.
긁는 거예요.
Okay, good. What about screaming?
소리 지르는 거예요.
Awesome. And screen.
화면이에요.
Good. Now this is a difficult one here. Scribble. What is that? Scribble.
이렇게 갈겨서 글씨를 쓰는 걸 scribble이라고 해요.
Wow, 10 points for you. Now this is one that we all probably know. Strawberry.
딸기.
Stream. Nobody knows stream? Let's look it up. Let's look it up. We have our friend Endik. Stream. So what does that say?
개울, 시내.
Okay, good. So we know that now. What about stretch?
느리는 거예요.
Fantastic. And stripe?
줄무늬예요.
Good. So now, I want you to write down the words that are connected to the pictures. You can see this section here is going to help you a lot. There is absolutely no need for listening. So what is this first one?
Scratch.
Yes, scratch. This second one?
Scream.
Scream. Third one?
Strawberry.
Yes, and the last one?
Stretch.
Good. Now, I'm going to say a few of these words, and you have to circle the picture. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So first word, screen. Circle that. Second word, scratch. Third word, stripes. And the last word, strawberry. Okay, good. now we're done with that. Okay. Let's practice speaking here at the bottom. So I will read A and you guys will read B. Do you share a room?
I share a room with my sister.
Okay, and how do we say share a room in Korean?
방을 같이 써요.
Okay, good. So we all understand now, and you are familiar with the words. On this page, so page 247, what we have is a mix of the words that we have learned and the words that we have learned in this unit and the words that we have learned in previous units. So please put the correct stickers, the ones with triple blends, skr and str, that we learned today in this part of the house, and the others upstairs in this part of the house. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. And you can pause the video here and place the stickers, and we will continue very soon. So, have you all finished?
Yes.
Okay. So, which words are the triple blends? What is one of them here?
Stretch.
Yes, stretch, good. What else is there?
Stream.
Stream, that's right. And the third one?
Screen.
Screen. And the last one?
Scribble.
Scribble. Now, what words were placed upstairs?
Statue.
Statue, good.
Spawn.
Spawn.
Skate.
Skate.
Smell.
And smell. Great job. So let's continue here. Now, I would like you to read the sentences that are given and think about what word will go in these blank spaces. We don't need to listen because you are much, much smarter than that and you know how to do this. So use the sentences as hints. Okay? So let's begin. Number 1. My younger brother likes to what on the wall?
Scribble.
Scribble. And we know that because the picture is right there. Okay, good. The next one. How far can you what the rubber band?
Stretch.
Stretch. Perfect. And 3, a zebra has white and black what?
Striped.
Yes, stripes. Great. So we're done with this. Here we are just testing your vocabulary once more. You have to choose the correct answer. Is this a screen, a square, a string? And the same goes for number 5 and 6. So number 4, what is that?
Screen.
Screen. Fantastic. 5, what is this?
It's a strawberry.
Strawberry. Perfect. 6.
Stream.
Stream. You guys are doing so great today. Perfect. Now, the part that is most difficult for you, the think about it part. So, we're going to look at this and try to understand what has to go here in Tom's part, if you can see here. Which of these sentences would best fit? Okay, so Tom says, what did you do last week? What does Jane say?
I went to the strawberry field and picked some strawberries.
Yes, good. Now, it's important to also look at the last sentence as kind of a hint as to what would be here. So don't immediately answer. Jane says, what?
No, I didn't. I went swimming in a stream in the afternoon.
Okay. So, what sentence do you think went in Tom's part?
Did you pick strawberries all day?
Yes, very good answer. So, did you pick strawberries all day? No, I didn't. So, she did something different. She went swimming in a stream. Perfect. On to the next page. So, here we're going to check and write. Number 1, what vocabulary word was this?
Scream.
Scream, that's right. What about number 2?
Scratch.
Scratch, great. And a word we just talked about, 3.
Stream.
Stream, perfect. And the last one we all know is?
Screen.
Screen, that's right. Okay. So here you're given a bunch of letters and you have to form sentences with them. Now this should be very easy because you already know the words. So you can pause the video at this moment and write the words down. I'm sure you're already finished by now, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, what is number 1?
Stripe.
Good. 2?
Scribble.
Yes. And 3?
Stretch.
Awesome. Now we have to unscramble and write the sentences. So you can pause the video here and do that. And we will continue in 1 second. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So has everyone finished?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. What is the first one? We have me, televisions, and computers have.
Televisions and computers have me.
Okay, so what do televisions and computers have in common? Which of these words?
Me.
Pardon?
Oh, screen.
Yes, good job. I know it's a little hard, but we can do it. Okay. So the next one we have am, square, I, like a book. What would that be? Which of the words?
Screen.
Okay. And you can see pictures and words on me.
Screen.
Yes, so we have the who am I, screen. All of these point to screen. Okay, on to creative reading. So I'm going to need you to read this, and then we're going to answer easy questions about it after the reading. So it is titled In the Classroom. I will read the first part, and you guys will read the second part, okay? It is Friday afternoon. A girl scribbles in her notebook. The bell rings and all the students get ready for class. So now it's your turn.
Mrs. Barrett enters the class. Everyone gets quiet. The teacher reads. Everyone repeats after her. Their voices are very loud.
Very good. So now we have story talk. The girl is in the story doing what?
Scribbling in our notebook.
Yes, good, because we have here a girl scribbles in her notebook. Now on to the mind talk. So, number 1, the students do what after the teacher? Get, read, or go?
They read.
Yes, perfect. Now, number 2, you should what in class? Stretch your arms, scratch your back, or listen to your teacher?
Listen to your teacher.
Amazing, fantastic. Okay, so the second part here, we have a Christmas carol. I'm going to read the first part, and again, you're going to read the last part. So, there once lived an old man named Scrooge. He only liked money. When his clerk, Bob, came in, Scrooge put on a frown. Now, there are some words here that you may not know. What is a clerk?
직원이요.
Okay. And what is a frown?
얼굴을 찡그리는 거예요.
Wow, you guys know more than I thought. Okay, so the second part here, you have to read by yourselves. So whenever you're ready, you can start.
Later, he learned that loving other people is important. Scrooge bought a Christmas present for Bob.
Okay, very good, very good. Amazing reading. So, who did Scrooge buy a present for?
Bob?
Bob, that's right. And who learned that loving other people is important?
Scrooge.
Scrooge, that is correct. Very good. So now we're moving on to the sight words section. Here you are basically copying down the sentences. It's very simple, but later you're going to have to connect some of these words like school, learn, important, often, book, in, page 253. So, I'll give you some time. You can pause the video and write down the words and sentences as they are. Okay? Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Is everyone done?
Yes.
Good. So I want to practice a little bit of speaking. How about Gina, can you read these sentences?
I go to school to learn English.
Okay.
I think it is important to go to school.
Perfect.
However, I often forget to bring my books.
That's right. Now, is there anyone here that does not know the meanings of these words? Oh, there is. I'm gonna need somebody that knows the meanings of these words in Korean in order to better help you to understand them. So, what is school?
학교,
Yes, and learn
배우다,
and important.
중요한,
Often,
종종,
and I think everybody knows this one. Book.
책.
Good. Now, this part is connecting words together, and it is based on the sentences that we have already spoken and written down. So it should take a very short time to do, but you can pause the video right now and draw the lines where they should be. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Okay, are you finished now?
I'm finished.
Perfect. So the first one, I go to
School.
school. All right, and the second sentence, so here with I often, what does that connect to?
Forgot to. Forget to.
Forget to. I often forget to
Bring my books.
bring my books. Very good. And the third one, it is
Important to.
important to
Go to school.
go to school. Yes, very good. All right, so we have some words here that are spelled wrong. We need to correct them. So I'm going to read and say the word correctly, and you tell me how it should be spelled. We've looked at these words before, so you should know. My teacher says it is important to read books every day. How do we spell important?
IMPORTNT.
Good. All right. And books, how do we spell books?
BOOKS.
That's right, an easy one. Your teacher is right. School, how do you spell it?
SCHOOL.
Yes, school is an important place because you learn And how do we spell learn?
Learn.
Very good. How to read at school. That's true, Mom. I will study hard. I trust you. I know you often. How do we spell often correctly?
Often.
Yes, good. Forget to take your books to school though. Okay, that was an easy section. Now we have the language talk. So a good story always has a setting. A setting is the where and when in the story. So we have an example here. Henry the Mouse is a very happy mouse. He likes to play games with his best friend Jerry. One morning, they go to the park together. They play soccer and have a picnic. They have lots of fun. So the setting here would be one morning, because it's in the morning, and also the park. Okay, now going back to the stories that we read already, what is the setting in the classroom?
School classroom.
Yes, so if we write it in a full sentence, which I want you to do, you would have to write the setting in the classroom is the school classroom. Good. And 2, what is the setting in A Christmas Carol?
Scrooge's office and house.
Okay, so the setting in A Christmas Carol is Scrooge's office and house. And that would be a complete sentence. Okay, so one more page and then you have your homework. Okay, so hide and seek. We have pictures of the vocabulary that we have learned, and we have mixed incorrect words. So you have to write the correct word here and the correct spelling of that word. So this is the ultimate test here. What is the first word here?
Scream.
And how do we spell scream correctly?
Scream.
Very good. On to the next one. What is this image and what word goes here?
Scribble.
Scribble. Now it's not scrumble. How do we spell scribble?
Scribble.
That is correct. Very good. Next, we have a different word, but it is not scream. What is it?
It's scream, a stream.
Stream, that's right. And how do we spell stream?
Stream.
Very good. The next word?
Strawberry.
Strawberry. So it's not strawberry. How do we spell strawberry?
Strawberry.
Very good. Awesome. And the next word, this is not scream. We had scream here. What is this word?
Screen.
Screen. Yes. And how do we spell screen?
Screen.
Very, very good. So 3 more left. What can this word be? It's not drape. What is it?
Stripe.
Stripe, that's right, very good. And two more. What is in this image?
Stretch.
Yes, stretch, not strouch. That's not a word. And how do we spell stretch?
S-T-R-E-T-C-H.
Good. And the last one, finally, it is not scratch. What is it?
Scratch.
Scratch. And how do we spell scratch?
S-C-R-A-T-C-H.
Okay, very good. Now, your homework is going to be here, 255, 256, 257, and we are continuing now on to lesson 21, two-letter blends. Okay? So we have ld,
Lde.
lt,
Lte.
nd,
Und.
and nd.
Und.
Okay. And the words that we have to learn today, new vocabulary. The first word is hold.
Hold.
The next word is shield.
Shield.
The third word is belt.
Belt.
The fourth word is melt.
Melt.
Then we have friend,
Friend.
sand,
Sand.
dent,
Dent.
and finally student.
Student.
Very good. So please connect these images to what we just learned and write down the correct vocabulary word. We don't need to listen because we have the answers right here. So pause for a moment this video and write down the words. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Good. Are you done?
I'm done.
Perfect. So, what is this first word?
Shield.
Shield. Good. The second word?
Melt.
Melt. Third word?
Friend.
Friend. And the last word?
Student.
Student. That's right. Now we have a listening exercise. So listen carefully to the words I'm about to say and circle the correct word. So first word, friend. Second word, dent. Third word, hold. Fourth word, belt. Are you all done?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay. Now let's practice speaking a little bit. I will read A and you will read B. Okay. How many bathrooms does your house or apartment have?
My apartment has 2 bathrooms.
Wow, 2 bathrooms. It must be a large apartment. That's very good. Okay, so the next part, you know how to do this. We've done this very, very, very many times. The 2-letter blends that we just learned are going to be at the bottom part of the house, and the vocabulary words that we learned before that don't have the 2-letter blends are going upstairs here in this section of the house. Okay, so pause the video for a moment and attach your stickers. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Very good. Okay, so everyone should be finished by now. Are you finished?
Yes, I'm finished.
Good. So the 2-letter blend words that we just learned, what are the words that we put at the bottom of the house?
Shield.
Shield and
Melt.
melt,
Sand.
sand, and
Dent.
dent. Very good. And the upstairs, what do we have there?
Squid.
Squid. Perfect.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Stripe.
Stripe.
Spread.
And spread. Very good. Okay, let's continue to page 260. Again, we have sentences where there is a word missing, and it's one of the words that we have learned today. So you have to look at the picture as a hint and read the sentence as a hint and choose the correct word. So you can pause the video now and write the words. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So everyone should be finished by now. The first question. Oh, somebody made a what?
Dent in my car.
Dent in my car. That is absolutely correct. Number 2. The girl is playing with what at the beach?
Sand.
Sand. Perfect. And 3. The knight is holding a what in his hand?
Shield.
Shield. Very good. Awesome. So you have to choose the correct word for 4, 5, and 6. So I'll give you some time to do that. You can pause the video if you must. But we shall continue. So number 4, what is this?
It's a belt.
A belt. That's right, good. 5,
Friend.
friend. Awesome. 6,
Hold.
hold. That's right. Now we have the tricky part that no one likes, but we have to do it. Remember, we're using all of the information that we have from the story, including the bottom part, to fill in this missing space here. So Jack says, I'm hungry. What does Jill say?
We have ice cream in the fridge. Oh my goodness.
Yes. Then Jack, if we exclude the blank, says, I don't know. What does Jill say?
Look, the ice cream is melting.
Okay. So using this information, maybe pause and think about what's going to be in the blank. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Very good. Finished?
Yeah?
Yes. So what goes in this blank?
Who opened the fridge door?
Yes. So it must have been a question, and what we see in the picture is clearly a refrigerator door. Very good. Okay, now more of a vocabulary check. You can pause the video if you like. Maybe you're already done this section while I'm speaking. I know that's how we do it in class sometimes. You guys are very smart, so. What would be number 1?
Melt.
Melt. Good. What about 2?
Student.
Student. That's right. 3.
Friend.
Friend. 4.
Hold.
Hold. Perfect. Now, we have some letters here that act as hints. And you have pictures. And you can always refer back to the beginning of the page where we learned the vocabulary words. So if we remember correctly, number 1 would be
Shield.
yes. 2,
Dent.
yes. And 3,
Sand.
sand. Okay, so for this part, we're going to unscramble hints that are going to tell us what the last word would be. So let's unscramble the first hint. What would it be? Long I and narrow am.
I am long and narrow.
Okay. And the second one, hold up your pants eye.
I hold up your pants.
Very good. And the last hint, around your waist, wear me you.
You wear me around your waist.
Yes, so who am I? Or what am I?
Belt.
Yes, a belt. Perfect. So let's go on to page 262. And we have a story. So as always, I will read the first part and then you guys will read the last part. Bolt is an elephant. He is the biggest pet in the world. Grant is his friend.
Bolt has to go back to the wild. They say goodbye. Grant gives a gold belt as a present.
Very good. So, what does Bolt get from Grant?
A gold belt.
Yes, very good. Bolt gets a gold belt from Grant. And now on to the mind talk. The gold belt is a what?
Present.
It's a present. Very good. And to Bolt is the biggest
Pet.
pet. Yes, very good. On to the next story. So a bear and a fox. A fox wants to trick the bear. He asks bear to climb up the tree and throw the honey.
The fox wants to eat the honey by himself. The fox catches the beehive. The bees start to sting him.
Okay. So what does the fox want to do to the bear? A fox wants to...
Trick the bear.
Yes, that's right, trick. And on to the mind talk number 1. The bear climbs up the
Tree.
tree. That is correct. And 2, the bees start to sting the
Fox.
fox. Okay. Good. We're almost finished. So again here, we're just copying down what you have for 6, 7, 8, and 9. And these words we're going to use in the future. But before we do that, I want to talk about translation. So, what is to walk?
걷다.
Good. What is high?
높은 거요.
Good. Mountain.
산.
Far.
먼.
And 5.
떠나다.
Good. Leave. That's right. So you can pause the video right now and write these sentences down. Are you ready?
I'm ready, teacher.
Okay. Now, are you done?
I'm done.
Great. And let's actually practice speaking these. So, Gina, can you read these sentences?
Okay. I go for a walk. I go high up on a mountain. I can see my house from far away. I don't want to leave the beautiful mountain.
Okay, that was perfect. Excellent speaking. Now we're connecting words. So this is another moment where you can pause and draw lines to connect the words. All right, so the first part is I go. What does that connect to?
High up on.
Yes, good. So the missing word is high, but where are we going? Up on?
A mountain.
A mountain, that's right. Perfect. Next we have I can. What would this connect to?
See my house.
See my house. And where are you seeing your house from?
From far away.
From far away. Yes, good. And the last one, I
Go
go. Yes. Where?
for a walk.
Yes, very, very good. I go for a walk. Okay, next, we have some incorrect words. These are words that we have learned on page 264. So I will read them, but I need you to correct the words and spell them out for me, okay?
Okay.
You should go to bed now. We are going to go hiking in the mountains tomorrow. How do we spell mountain correctly?
Mountain.
Yes, very good. And B, it is only 11 o'clock. What time should we leave?
Leave.
Yes, good. We have to leave at 7 in the morning. The mountain is very far. How do we spell far?
Far.
Yes, good. Away from here, and it is very high. How do we spell high?
High.
Very good. That means we will have to walk. And how do we spell walk?
Walk.
Perfect. A lot tomorrow. I'm going to bed. Good night. All right. Next, language talk. We have a story example, and we're talking about a character. So, does anyone in the class know what a character would be in Korean?
등장인물이요.
Okay. So, a good story always has a character. A character is the who in the story. There can be many characters in one story. So